How to trade during all-time highs. The best way I could say how to trade during all-time highs is always for value gaps. Because you guys know that for value gaps always is meant for one thing, to either expand the move or get a reversing, right? Basically, if a value gaps gets touched and gets respected, that means market should be going up higher, right? But if the fair value gets inverse, meaning it becomes a version of a fair value gap, that means market might reverse and do a huge pullback down, right? So let's go over this, right? Let's see why, right? Right over here. This right here could have been a perfect example, but during this time, literally no setup. So you can't even count this. But by the way a market could expand from a fair value gap, it has to be during a session. If it's outside of the session, that fair value gap doesn't have as much power. There's not enough institution. There's no kill zones. So that fair value gap could push up the market, but fair value that are during the kill zones market session are usually always the best one that can either inverse the whole move or expand the move, right? You can see it over here. This move right over here, this fair value gap gets inversed, right? Let me just show you guys. This fair value gap right over here gets inversed. You can see right over here, right? So you can see this getting inversed. This is the bullish fair value gap. You can see it got inversed. Eventually got disrespected, right? To become, so that means there's no fair value gap. But you can see what the market did afterward. What did the market do afterward, right? You can see the market just literally went sideways. Boom, 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 boom. Now market didn't extend up higher, didn't move up higher, neither did it move lower. It actually did move up lower, taking out liquidity from here. So literally that right there inverse the move. So that means like literally after he touched the fair value gap, inverse the fair value gap, what did the market do? It never expanded, but it didn't get a huge move to the downside. Eventually pushed up, but it never hit the overall drawn liquidity, leaving no fair value gap. You can see right here, the fair value got inverse again. A bearish fair value gets inversed. Right when the bearish fair value gets inversed, what did the market do? Right? Market I got my buddy here, man. Like, what's good, buddy? What's your name? I'm sorry for that. So you can see over here that bearish fair value gets inversed. What did the market do afterward? Pushed up higher and came back down. It's right now there's no expanding. There's no expanding, neither is there any. Oh, my cat's fucking up, baby. So there's no expanding at the moment, neither is it pushing down, reversing, right? Still in the same spot. I feel like the best way during all-time highs to trade, to know if the market can reverse, because if a fair value gap gets inversed, right, that means that's more bearish move right there, right? Because getting fair value gaps inverse means like it's a break of structure to the downside, right? Without a break of structure, that's how it plays in my role, right? When I take a trade, I always look for so if I'm bullish, I'm always looking for a bearish fair value gap to get inversed, right? Then I can be like, okay, that counts as the break of structure because that fair value gap got inversed, right? Same thing. Same thing with the downside, right? I'm looking for a bullish PD array like fair value gap to get inversed, right? Then I'm looking for an extra building block just to be extra careful. So you can see right over here, the best way to tell if the market's gonna inverse, like push back down to the downside, if a 4-hour fair value gets inversed during all-time high, right over here. There was no 4-hour fair value gap. What did the market just do? Just expand up higher. No 4-hour fair value got inversed. This right here is we want a bearish PD area to get inversed over here. Eventually, did this get inversed over here? We're looking for for bullish. We're looking for a bullish PD area with bullish fair value to get inversed. This was a bearish fair value gap. Market exactly went up here. Literally no fair value gap here. Never did that. But other than that, but during a session, the hourly fair value gap is useful as well. You can see it over here. This fair value gap. This is no fair value gap. I was looking for a traders here as well. No fair value gap. No fair value gap. I was looking for a fair value gap to expand the move. No fair value gap. But right over here, right when it touched the fair value gap, what did the market do? Expanded up higher. Literally, if a fair value gap in this route over here gets inversed, but I'm looking for a 4-hour time frame. If I'm looking for like a really huge reversal, I'm more looking at the 4-hour time frame rather than the hourly time frame. Hourly time frame, I'm looking to get in a trade, right? But 4-hour time frame is like more of a biased way to to know where the market's gonna head to. But yeah, you can see it over here. No fair value gap inverse. But we go back in time and tell. Oh, my cat is sitting down on my thing. Hey, buddy, don't touch that. Okay, so we go back in time. I just said this, so I don't want to touch my face. So I don't get pimples. Fucking, you already fucked me up so many times. But yeah, let's go back in the time and see if 4 fair value gap get inverse. This right here was the all-time high. What did the market do after it inversed this fair value gap right over here? He fucked up my whole thing. Hey, buddy, don't touch it, man. What are you doing? Leave me alone. Hey, no, you're doing too much now, bro. Too much. Save my lappy. Save my lap, buddy. Save my lap. Okay, you can see it over here. This fair value gap eventually was the all-time high. 31 was the all-time high, the old all-time high. What did the market do? Right when the fair value get inversed, what did the market started doing? Got a huge reverse to the downside. That's why I say the 4-hour plays more in role rather than 1 hour. I like to use the 4-hour of like, okay, market might start doing huge pullbacks. So you can see this 4 fair value gap literally got inverted. This is how you could tell if the market gonna push down from the all-time high. Eventually this other fair value gap pushed it right back up. And yeah, right, you can see right when it broke all-time high, eventually got no retracement. So now I'm looking for this fair value gap. That's the closest one right now to us getting inverse. Once that gets inverse, what the market should be doing, giving it a huge reversal. With that, market might be touches down as well, right? But prior to that, how can a fair value gap expand the move? As I already said to you guys, right over here, right? What did he say? This hourly fair value gap. What did the hourly fair value gap do? Expanded the move. Expanded the move. You can go back in time. But it has to be during a session. That's what I usually like to do, because during that time, the only time I could take a trade, right, during a session. Usually during London and New York, I don't trade agency because it doesn't have consistency in my trading, right? So right over here, right when the fair value gap got hit, this fair value gap did get hit. What did the market do? And this one got respected. This one became inverse. So this right here should have been a bearish move. You can see how the market respected the bearish, irreversible fair value gap. Literally had a resistance on that. What did the market do? Eventually pushed down from it, never breaking this fair value gap out of there. With that, this other fair value gap, it respected some market just pushed up a little bit, but this other fair value gap got completely disrespected. But we can go back more in time, see the old all-time high, which was where? What was the old all-time high in this market? It was right over, pretty sure somewhere over here. Where was that? The old all-time high, which was not there. We go back in time, the old all-time high was somewhere, where there was a fair value gap somewhere here, where market expanded from the fair value gap, which I'm pretty sure should be somewhere over here. Let's find it out, because I don't prepare myself. Okay, this was a news play. I don't trust news. News are always reversals sometimes. But I just don't trust him as well much. Where did it go? This is the old all-time high, which was the 50 mark. We're in the hourly time frame, so let's see. Hourly time frame, if we're taking a trade, when did I like to extend? I did a huge reversal to the downside. Was this the all-time time? If this was the all-time high, right? Right when it got inverse, this one got inverse when the market started doing expanding lower, right? You could tell this, but I like to use the 4-hour, as I said, more. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame and see if we can find that same one again, which is that what mark, 50 mark, right over here. This was the all-time high. What did the market do? Right when you inverted the fair value gap, the first bullish fair value gap that got inversed. By the way, it has to be always the first one. Always the first one. Always the first one, right? So there's the first fair value gap that got spotted. What did the market do afterward? Right when it inversed it, pushed down a lot. You can see pushed down all the way here, which this probably might be a huge other type of move as well. But you can see that. But now let's go in a move where the market could expand through the fair value gap. You can see the fair value gap inversed. Right over here, market did have push move right back up. The market was trying to go to an all-time high, but one thing gotta be make sure on during this is never set 100% expectation. As I said, Never set 100% expectation that the market will extend or will reverse. Not everything is 100%, right? This might be a high like 80%, 70%, never 100%, because you can see the fair got inverse. Market should have been moving downward, but the market do push up. You guys never want to be setting a 100% investment. That's why I said trade during the session. If you set up there, and you feel like the market should be expanding or reversing, take it. You know what I'm saying? But never set 100% expectation. That involves emotions, which we don't want in the market. Because we set expectations like, oh shit, no, the market just proved me wrong. I have to prove myself right. I have to prove the market right. I have to prove everybody wrong, right? That my thing actually works, and that right there just brings a lot of emotions, right? Which we don't want. And if you see back in time, this is the all-time high. Right when this guy inverts, the first one got inverse, where the market do never expanded, just reversed back to the downside. But for the expanding move, it always matters when it's at all-time high. It cannot be before all-time high. It has to be at all-time high, which I already proved to you guys right over here. Which during this time, if I would have taken a trade, I would have gone stopped out because the fair value gap did not give me a deep of a touch, just got a small ass touch, right? Which you can see right over here. What did the market do? Right when there's an early fair value gap, expanded, and this was during a session. You can see this was during what? New York session. What did the market do? Expanded from this, right? Expanded to another all-time high. Now market never really, crushed that, right? But you can see right here, never said 100% conviction. But you can see this one as well played out. This early fair value gap got inversed. What did the market do? Did it ever expand up higher? No. What did the market do? Push down lower. This early fair value gap got inversed first, then eventually got disrespected, meaning there's no more fair value gap in the play, right? But eventually the effect still led to a bearish movement. What did the market do? Push down here, took out more liquidity, push back up. Right, this other fair value gap got inversed, right? Now this should have been a bullish movement, but it pushed back down, never set a 100% conviction. But you can see right when it got back down, and then eventually just got right back to being a invalid, because inversion, if the fair value gets inverse, right, goes back up, while the fair value gap plays the bullish sentiment. If the market comes back down, closes below it, and that means there's no fair value gap in the play. There's nothing in the play. You can see the market push down. Eventually, market couldn't decide his move. I was looking for a long from this order block. Never had an entry in the 15-minute time frame because our time frame was bearish. No 15-minute sentiment. You can see I could have not used this order block. If I would have used that order block, I would have got stopped out. My sister would have been right over here, stopped out. But I was looking for a high time frame confluence, I was looking for a fair value gap where it sets a liquidity sweep, which I never had, and that's what the market see. Because the market slowed down, right? But this is how you could trade during all-time highs. Take only high quality setup with a take high quality setup as well with a 4, or whatever your high quality setup is. For me, is the 4 bias aligning with the 4 drawn liquidity, right? You could do either that, or you could see the market expanding by using a fair value gap that gets respected, or you could see a reversal, which you don't want to be taking because you want to wait for a confirmation that actually wants to go down. Usually I like to see a break of to the downside with the reversal fair value gap, giving more of a stronger bias. So are you either seeing a fair value gap get inversed in the 4-hour time frame, more likely in the 4-hour time frame rather than the 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame is harder because what I like to do with the what do I like to do with the hourly time frame when trading all-time high is I always like to use it as a expanding move. I don't like to use it for a reversible move because it's just a lower time frame. The 4-hour time frame I like to use it for a reversible move / expanding. With the hourly time frame I like to just use it for a expanding move, right? But if you guys got anything else you guys want to comment down, about anything, any video you guys got, any comments, saying any videos you would like to see, put it down. I'll probably make a video for you guys. But yeah, this is how you could trade during all-time high. Join the family, subscribe, like. This is a long video, but it's educational. Thanks for watching.